New tenant protections are coming to Goleta.
And News Channel reporter Mina Wahab shows the changes that the council plans to implement.
We're really trying to address the homelessness crisis. We're seeing a sharp uptick in homelessness, particularly people that are living in their vehicles because of the high cost of housing.
City Council member James Kiriakou is hopeful about the new changes the city is planning to implement to protect tenants. The new anti-harassment provisions prohibit landlords from reducing services, failing to make timely repairs, invading tenant privacy, and more. But not all residents are thrilled.
When government increases tenant rights and reduces the rights of the property owner, the result is negative to both the tenant and the landlord. The rental property owner has hard-earned capital invested in the property and will react accordingly.
The city of Goleta has had an ordinance for the last couple years that has provided breathing room for tenants struggling because of the high cost of housing and low vacancy rates citywide. Currently, a landlord must provide just cause before removing a tenant. The Goleta City Council wants to make sure landlords will give tenants 2 months relocation assistance in cases where the tenant is not at fault for the landlord's decision to vacate the home. Under the amended ordinance, landlords have to give tenants 120 days notice before a no-fault eviction. Cases where the tenant is not at fault include an owner moving in, a substantial remodel, or even just withdrawal from the market.
With rents going for something like $4,300 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment, that's a real tough lift for working families to be able to come up with first, last, and a deposit to be able to make ends meet and to be able to transition into new housing.
Relocation assistance will either be $8,000 or the cost of 2 months of rent in cases where the cost exceeds $8,000.
That also seems excessive to me. You need to index it based on the number of bedrooms in a unit.
If a landlord wants to evict a tenant so they can take their unit off the market, it has to stay off the market for 5 years. The ordinance will be formally approved at the council's next meeting, Tuesday, September 16th. In Goleta, I'm News Channel reporter Mina Wahab.